It's raining, it's pouring. Basketball wives, LA reunion was boring. With fake nails and fake hair and faux pas everywhere. It was boring. I just lost 1 hour out of my life for nothing. Oh, but I'm here to give my review to all of you lovely people. I am here, Mr. Chalaki. I can't think of a rhyme. Let's get into this reunion. You guys, this reunion was really boring. Like, no tea, no shade, all tea, all shade. Remember that. When people say no tea, no shade, they mean all tea, all shade, for real. Why was this reunion so damn boring, you guys? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Let's get into the fashions first of all. Um, Angel looked like she just went into a drag queen's closet and like they just spin that bitch around and she just came out and there you go. Just everything was extra. The lipstick was extra. The gown was extra. The hair was extra. Like she don't need any of that. I think Angel is a pretty girl. Like she don't need any of that extra mess. Like it was too much on her. I think she's already like stuffed with silicone, so it was just real dramatic drama. That's what it was. And let's see. Um, Tammy, Tammy. Tammy looked like the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz. Put him up, put him up, put him up. Like I don't understand. Who told her to wear that loose ass suit first of all? With her coochie hanging all out. She just sitting there talking to Brandy, reading her with her legs gapped open like Jackie. Sitting there like she just, sitting on the porch drinking Budweiser. And that hair was is dry. That was that same closet that Angel ass stepped out of. Tammy found that wig in that same closet. It's in some drag queen's closet, stuffed up under some stuff. This is one of their old wigs. And she just shook and she was like, shit, I ain't got time. I got to get down. And she just put it on her head. Shawnee still got them loose ass titties out, But Shawnee's makeup and hair was good. Um, Jackie looked like Jackie. Uh, Megan, she looked like she may have lost a few pounds, possibly. But Megan is a cute girl to me, but she has a strong face. Yeah. Um, but for the most part, she looked good. Um, of course, who always looked good out of this cast? Brandy Malaysia. Brandy, she got her hair, it's like shaved on the sides and then or slicked down, and then she got like a piece, a couple of clip-ins or whatever, like at the top, and it's cute. Maybe it's a weave, and it's cute. It's cute. I prefer black hair on Brandy or dark hair in general, but the blonde was okay. Malaysia, she looked cute as usual. Malaysia's very, very pretty. Anyway, Drea decided not to come to the reunion. Um, that's not a shock to me. Drea's cowardly, and there you go. She don't like to own up to her shit. I'm not saying that everything Drea did was wrong, um, but she did a lot of stuff, and she was called out for it. But whatever. So they kind of was talking about Drea a little bit, but they couldn't say much because Drea ass wasn't there. So what are you gonna do? Okay, they got into Megan and her being welcomed into the group. How she didn't claim Jackie at first. Do you blame her? But she didn't claim Jackie at first. When they showed the clip of Drea asking her, "Who do you know?" and Drea was like, I know Jackie or whatever. Um, and they talked about the fupa moment. Jackie was like, "Look, Drea meant it in the way she said it. Drea was trying to be shady and just trying to get laughs or whatever." It's what Drea does. For somebody who's so not on that level or not on that level of fighting, a person who completely just don't want to fight, Drea sure do talk a lot of mess. Like I, you know, if I knew that I couldn't beat everybody up or the majority of everybody up, I would just shut up personally. Or just mind my own business. How about that? Keep my unsolicited advice to myself. How about that? All right. So they get to the whole Santa Barbara trip, and that whole fight that happened with Megan and Brandy. It was stupid. Now that I sit back and look at it, and I didn't even know, you guys. I guess I missed that part, but I didn't even know that Jackie had spit in Drea's face. I mean, Jackie had spit at Megan. She didn't spit in her face, but she spat at her 2 times. I was like, there's no way in the hell. And then they put Megan beside Jackie. Megan was like, I wasn't gonna hit you because that would be like hitting my mother. And Jackie was like, and I would have whooped your ass like that. See, I would have popped her. Like, you don't spit. That's the most disrespectful thing that you can do to another human being, is spit on them. Or I don't give a damn if you spit at me. I don't give a damn if it got on my shoestring. You finna get laid out. Boom, cat, boom. That's it. Dead. Casket sharp. Get the tux, darling. Get him a suit. All right, so let's see what happened after that, you guys. Um, they kept telling Jackie to close her old ass legs, whatever. But she's an alley back. So there you go. We get into Malaysia and Brandy and their divorce drama. Oh God, you guys, the first 30 minutes of this reunion was terrible. I've never sat through a reunion so bad, and I've never sat through a whole reunion, which is usually an hour, at least the first part, and it been so uninterested. Like, it was so underwhelming. It was terrible. And I'm sick of the audience. The audience is a little bit better at their laughs and claps, than usual. Okay, they get into that whole thing with their men, and Malaysia said something that really stuck out to me. She was like, "I'm so glad to be single and focus on myself and my son, and also to go to sleep at night knowing that ain't nobody possibly cheating on me." I love that. I feel you. Megan and Angel. I think Megan and Angel's whole conflict is really, really, really stupid. Um, but anyway, Megan claiming she a escort and all that. She pulls out some receipts, like Whitney Houston say, "Show me the receipts, Diane. Diane, show me the receipts." So she pulled out a paper, and apparently on this website, I guess the escort site, they take Angel's pictures according to Angel, and they've been saying she been in this thing for like 8 years. Damn, Angel, how old are you? And so whatever. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't put anything past anybody, to be honest with you, but I really don't care. Um, okay. They just Megan and that gal Angel just kept going back and forth. Brandy was like, I don't quite understand, kind of how Angel is even here, because Drea pretty much did drop Angel off. It was just like, okay, like, why do we have to like care? But Drea just left. But I guess Angel decided to get a little camera time and be on the show. Whatever. Bad decision, girl. But okay, join this sinking ship. All right. So they get into the whole Brandy and Drea thing, and Drea calling Brandy's cancer lame, her storyline on the show lame, tired, whatever. But Drea, what was your storyline on the show? You know, but I did think that was wrong and insensitive, calling Brandy's cancer story lame or tired, or just her whole story in general, like to talk about something else. And they did show the footage. Drea is shady. I'm sure she said it. She did say it actually, and they get into that whole thing, and basically Tammy spoke up, and she was just like, "Look, I felt like what Drea said um was not that big of a deal, because like, she was like, okay, this was Tammy talking to Brandy. Tammy was like, okay, Tamala Roman. She was like, you talked about your cancer story first season, then second season. Brandy was like, no, hold up. I talked about it first season, and I didn't talk about it all second season. Tammy was like, oh, that proves I don't watch y'all shit. But anyway, So Tammy has some cute little reads in there, with her '03 Beyonce hair, and so I started getting into it, and Tammy was just like, "Yeah, but you brought." Brandy was just like, "But you brought your ass over here, you thirsty sugar mama." You know, bouncing your ass from reality show to reality show. Tammy was like, "Look, this ain't about being thirsty. It's about saving your bleep bleep job." And Brandy was like, "Really saving my job and all this?" Shawnee writes our own checks and all that. Even though she's the boss, so you can't like call her out on her shit just because she's the boss. Like, I don't agree with that at all. Like, if no, at the end of the day, if you're in a higher position than me, that does not make you a better person than me. That does not mean that you can talk to me any kind of way and I'm supposed to just, yes, sir. No, sir. No, if you're wrong, you're wrong. You call me out on my ish when I'm wrong and I'll call you out. That's, no. It's called a relationship. My God. Um, so they just started arguing and going back and forth. Tammy was like, "Look, you need to take a page out of my book, and when your man stop playing, your ass need to get a check. So you need to do what you got to do." Brandy was claiming she was selling purses, and fish plates like Keisha Cole or whatever else, and so they pretty much get into it. Shawnee's just sitting there, letting her pit bull Tammy just fight her battles for her. Ain't said a word. Um, so Tammy was just like, you need to be quiet. And one thing I did notice was that Brandy she was extra hyped up and extra turned. Um, and I know that it's genuine, and I don't really have an issue with what Brandy. Brandy just stood up for herself, even though when nobody on her side, she took a stand, and there you go, good for her. Um, but in a sense, I do agree with what Tammy was saying, that you need to be quiet and let a person answer. And Brandy was kind of just insulting her, without letting her talk, like giving her a negative reaction. Like, if you throw shade at me or give me attitude, what you think I'm gonna give back? Tammy was actually trying to explain everything, but it would have ended up in BS anyway because Tammy messy. She's seasoned fish with that hair. She's tilapia. So they just started arguing and arguing, and Shawnee was like, she feels like the biggest difference from the Miami girls, from the biggest difference between the Miami girls and the LA girls, the Miami girls and the LA girls, I said it right, is that it's a maturity level. And she feels like they're immature and insecure and all this stuff. Whatever, Shawnee. But what are you? A mess. Um, did I tell y'all John Sally hosted Queen? All right. So let's see. They just started arguing and arguing, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Shawnee was like, she played me, so I had to, pull my trump card and all that, and you know, so that was pretty much it. Shawnee was like, I'm not sure who all I'm gonna bring back the next season, and we shall see. Is the history of Basketball Wives LA? Why don't they just let it go? Basketball Wives LA should have died when the original Basketball Wives Miami went off. Like, seriously, let it go. This is a sinking ship. It's done. It's over with. You had a good run, Shawnee, but it's over with. That's it. Mona Scott Young, she's gonna have her time too to decline, and you can move on to something else. I'm sure you got enough coins off these women, and there you go. Just be thankful for your blessings and move on. That was pretty much it, you guys. I think I got everything. You guys tell me what you thought about this review and Basketball Wives LA reunion. I think this was it. I don't think it's gonna be a part two. Hope not. But anyway, I'm Mr. Chalaka. Mr. Chilak on Google Plus. Follow me at It's King's World on Instagram and Twitter, and Chase King was here on Facebook. You guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend, tell that hooker down the street. You know she knows it. And everything. And I'll see you guys later. To my his cup. Bye bye.